Hi there, this is Michael from OTCOnlineTOEFLCourse.com, and I also have a blog at BetterTOEFLScores.com. Now, this is my free TOEFL speaking evaluation service I offer. So, you emailed me your speaking practice test yesterday, and I'm going to listen to it a couple of times. And let's see, according to the IBT rubrics here, how you'll score. And generally, most people are right in the three area that I listen to, right? Let's see if you're a higher than that or you lower than that. Okay, so here we go. So the question that we're trying to answer right now, it's do you prefer to study alone or do you prefer to study as a group? And it's a good idea. I like to have the rubrics right with me when I listen to it so I can.
Personally,
Okay.
I definitely prefer to study with a group when preparing for an exam. As a matter of fact, people in a group can help each other for some problems. For example, when I was preparing for my calculus, I found a problem set that was really hard for me, so I discussed those problems with my classmates and finally solved them. On top
That is a good strategy, my friend. I like the specificity in the example that you just gave. That is very strong topic development.
that, I also think working in a group can provide us with some mental support. You know, working for exam can be very frustrating, and it's always good if people can encourage each other within a group. So that's why I like working in a group.
Okay, so the first part of the response, when you went into that detail, that was very, very strong. Excellent. It supported the point you're trying to make. However, when you went to the second reason, you didn't really support that with any specificity at all. So your topic development is half and half. Half of your response is very strong, half of it not so good. And the biggest problem I see here, I think, it's delivery. I think your pronunciation is really, I think that the speech rater, ETS's artificial scoring engine, is going to have some problems with your pronunciation. Speech is generally clear with some fluidity of expression, though minor difficulties with. I don't think it's generally clear. Let's listen to it again.
Personally, I definitely prefer to study with a group when preparing for an exam. As a matter of fact, people in a group can help each other for some problems. For
They can help each other solve problems they're having with their courses, maybe.
example, when I was preparing for my calculus,
You want to say calculus. When I was preparing for my calculus,
I found a problem set that was really hard for me.
Okay.
So I
I like how you use the word problem set. That's very specific. It describes what you were working on.
discussed those problems with my classmates
Okay.
and finally solved them.
Yeah.
On
You might say, and finally, or so maybe, we're able to solve them, and therefore we solved them.
top of that, I also think working in a group can provide us with some mental
So working in a group can provide us with some mental.
support. You know, working for exam can be very frustrating.
Can be very frustrating, but you're very frustrated. That's pacing. You have unclear articulation. You have a choppy rhythm or pace, right? That is very evident in what I just listened
And
to.
it's always good if people can encourage each other within a group.
Now, that's a problem with pacing again, or rhythm. If people can encourage, so rhythm means you have to differentiate between unstressed and stressed words in the English language. You have the auxiliary can, then you have the main verb there. You're putting a little too much stress on the auxiliary verb there. Okay, wow, what do we do here? So topic development is really probably close to a 4, except you didn't elaborate on the second example, right? I didn't notice any major problems with your language use. Your delivery is more in the 2 area. So now what do we do? So I'm going to say you're between 2.5 and 3. I'm going to put you at 19 to 20 points out of 30 on this practice test. So I think that you generally understand how to organize and develop your responses, right? but you're just not intelligible enough. It's just too difficult to understand a lot of what you're saying. So that's going to be an obstacle for you right now. Fortunately, I have accent reduction in my accent reduction course, in my online TOEFL course. I can definitely help you to improve your intelligibility so that instead of being basically intelligible, let's get to this one. Genuine, well-paced flow, fluid expression, speech is clear. I can help you get there. It'll probably take 3 months, but we can do it. So if you have more questions and you want to think about a different, if you're looking for a study plan to help you reach your TOEFL goals, come by my office. Probably you could be in another country. I do have office hours right now. If you go to Better TOEFL Scores, right? Go to bettertoeflscores.com. Right at the top of that web page, you will see my office hours right now. Or you can just look below my name in this email, and you will also see my office hours. And remember, these office hours are Pacific Standard Time or Daylight Savings Time, Pacific Daylight Savings Time, in California in the United States. So if you're in China or Japan or some other country, there's probably a 15 to 16 hour difference there. Maybe it's the next day for you. All right, anyway, thank you for doing the practice test.